Let's focus once again on the breaking news story at this hour. EFF leader Julius Malema and his bodyguard have been charged for allegedly shooting a firearm during a rally in the Eastern Cape last year. The National Prosecuting Authority says Malema is facing 5 counts, including unlawful possession of a firearm and ammunition. Well, for more on this, I'm joined on the line now by NPA's Luxolo Kyali. Mr. Kyali, good morning. What has taken the NPA so long to press such charges?
Good morning, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. You'll understand that before you bring a matter to court, you must make sure that you have collected all the evidence that you need for you to enroll the matter and present it in court. So what has taken us this March was for the investigation to be completed. And now that we have enrolled the matter, we are satisfied that we all have all the evidence we need for us to present our case in court.
Now, at the time, we reported in the media that the spokesperson for EFF Mbuyiseni Ndlovu had claimed that Malema had in fact fired a toy gun. So the investigation that you've been carrying out for this time, for this length of time, has proven otherwise. Hence, you are now pressing these charges.
Yes, because what we are as a state alleging is that he fired a firearm in that rally. Hence, we are charging him with discharging a firearm in a built-up area or public space, and in addition, failing to take reasonable precaution to avoid danger to persons or property, and reckless endangerment of persons and property during that rally.
So the allegation is that it was a firearm and not a toy gun?
Yes, we are charging him for discharging a firearm in a public space.
And also a Mr. Adrian Snyman, who's a bodyguard, is facing charges of providing such firearm and ammunition.
Yes, he's facing a charge of providing a firearm to a person not allowed to possess a firearm.
So Mr. Malema doesn't have a license to possess for a firearm?
Yes, he didn't have the necessary permit for him to be able to possess a firearm, at that moment, and discharging that firearm.
Now, these are very serious charges, and that the state, the prosecution rather, is bringing against Mr. Malema. Are you fairly confident that you have a case against Mr. Malema?
We have enrolled the matter because we believe that we have enough evidence for us to present to a court of law and convince it to the guilt of the accused person.
Yeah. What kind of sentence would he face if he was found to be guilty?
He is facing possibly a sentence of custodial sentence. So that is a possibility that he can be sentenced to jail.
Okay, now this case is coming up, is scheduled for the 24th of February next year. Do we know at which court this case will be heard?
It's going to be heard in the East London Magistrate Court.
Okay, no, thank you very much for your time, sir. That's Luxolo Kyali speaking on behalf of the NPA in the region of the Eastern Cape. That's the breaking story now. The prosecuting authority believing it's got a case.